Hello, good afternoon. This is my Bran, and today's sharing would be about common safety and health concerns in childcare centers. So, why am I going to discuss this? One of the very big reasons why there are childcare centers is that we are taking care of little kids, young kids, while their parents are working or are in places where they are looking for some financial, some financial aspects or things that can contribute to the well-being of the kids. All right, so what I would like to share with you are only the common ones. I know that you have probably attended a presentation like this before, so I would like to share with you my PowerPoint so that it will enliven your idea about what I am talking about. I'm sorry that my picture is just covering some of those. But anyway, it's still okay. All right, so I am an ECE, or Early Childhood Education Consultant. I also was a center director and a master trainer in Achieve, Minnesota. All right, so as an introduction, to protect children's safety, staff and other specified individuals having direct contact with children in care, this presentation will add up all the main concerns of childcare providers as they work with young children. All right, so our main goal here is to acquire learning how to proactively eliminate safety hazards in the childcare center. Eliminate, avoid, diminish the number of accidents in the classroom. All right, so first is tip over, cut, and fall. So I have presented to you a picture of a boy who is reaching for teddy bear on top of a cabinet, and look at what he is doing. Please do not put appealing objects and toys on top of dressers and shelves. Why? Because this will entice them to climb up. And what if it will fall on them? That would be an accident. And now you are going to write something about the fall. If you have a TV, secure or mount them on shelves or on the walls so that they are not going to reach out. You see, it should be lower too. Remember, when you are structuring your classroom, you should always try to check or level it to the eye level of the children. Or I mean, it should be as low as the eye level of the students or the children. All right. Put them on low-lying shelves and do not put them, not the TV. This is what we are talking about. Do not place tablecloth under the TV that the child can pull on and it will cause them to fall down, or the TV to fall down on them. Okay. All right. Next, bifold and swinging doors. I don't know if you have this, but this is also a source of hazard. It can cause pinching. So the bifold one, bifold meaning two folds. So if it closes suddenly, and if the kids' fingers are there, oh wow, that would be a pinching hazard. So watch out for that. There should be a doorstopper, okay? There should be a doorstopper. Even for in my classroom, my third graders always have to have, because the doors are heavy. They are not like a door that you can swing and then it will just bounce back. Nope, and that is even risky also. The one that has a spring, oh nope, don't even do that. All right, now for children, put a child-proof safety device to prevent pinching injuries. Like this one, I even have extra ones here too. Or this one, so that the door is not closed really well. And every time the door closes, it will still be hanging on that particular device, safety device. So then their fingers are not pinched. They are not going to get hurt. If you're planning to use a fireplace, for big centers, there is already kind of like there is a heater outlet. Sometimes they are overhead. Do not put them also along the walls or low enough that kids could even tinker it with their fingers. Do not use fireplace during childcare hours if possible. So do not. When are you going to heat your area? Let's say like in my case, when I had my family daycare, I would heat the house. Oh, we only have 2 outlets here in the living room. The rest of them, they are kept unaware of the children are even unaware where they are, and they don't even know where the heaters are. Only the grown-up kids know. So another way how to reduce hazards is keeping a gate. Gates are important to prevent falls among children. So we use 2 kinds of gates. We have the wall-mounted gate at the top of the stairways. That is recommended. Wall-mounted, meaning it is screwed in there. While sometimes pressure mount gates, like there is only a knob that keeps it there. If it loosens, you have to tighten it always. I have here one because I have 2 dogs. So I have to have a gate so they cannot access where we are. They cannot have an access as to where we are. Use pressure mount gates only at the bottom stairs and between rooms. So that is what we have in here. Now, strangulation hazards. Strangulation, meaning around the neck. So blind cords should be tied up and out of reach of children. So this boy is reaching for the cord. Of course, kids would always be exploring about a lot of stuff around them. So what is this? If I pull it, what will happen? Or sometimes they just get hold of it and pull it. They don't even mind. They don't even know why they did it. Okay, so get cords out of reach of children. So there should be that knob, this knob here where my mouse is hovered. So you tie it until the rope or the cord is short, and only you knows how short it is. That should be out of children's reach as well. And then phone chargers. Oh, look at that. The phone chargers are out of reach of children. Strings longer than 12 inches are a strangulation hazard for 3 years old and younger. 12 inches. Why 12 inches? That's as long as a foot rule. A foot rule, oh, I thought that is a foot rule. A foot rule is 12 inches. So if it is like this, it could strangulate, it could tie the child's neck, and it might cause death. And this one, the cell phone charger, it should not be that low. Once you're done charging, probably off childcare hours, please put a plastic cover on those 2 outlets. So kids will not try to open that. It is tight also. All right, for babies, like railings and slats, railings, this one. Railings should have a space of 3.5 or greater is a head entrampment hazard. 3.5, so this is 3 plus 1/2, so it should be like this big or more. The head of the baby is just enough to be entrapped in there, and that would cause accident. It should be a little narrow, like maybe 2 inches. That's why there are cribs that are just really, they are the ones that are recommended, okay? Next one, choking hazards. Choking. Lithium batteries are not only choking risk, they can also produce chemical reaction when they come in contact with the body tissues. If a child swallowed this, it might explode. And if it explodes, it might explode inside, and I don't know, it is hazardous. The chemical that it has, plus the chemical in our body tissues, if they come in contact, there might be some chemical reaction which we do not know. So secure battery compartments properly. Do not, even the small ones, so small batteries, the AA or the small A's, they suck it up. They put it in their mouth. You know, toddlers would always put things in their mouth. That is their milestone. They cannot do away from anything except or from anything but their mouth. All right, small toys and items are also hazards to kids. Now, children's recommendation, children are recommended to not play with dice that are this big or 1 1/4 diameter and 2 1/4 in length. 2 1/4 in length and the diameter is like a dice. Maybe 3-year-olds can have it, but not toddlers, because they will always put it in their mouth and this is just like a stone. What if they mistakenly swallow it? Then we have to cut, or I don't know how to get them. That would be a traumatic experience for them. All right, so one good thing about toilet paper tubes, the cardboard that is rolled where the toilet paper is rolled, are an easy way to test for choking hazards. So if the item fits in the tube, they are not recommended for children under 3. So if the item can go through the tube, that is not okay for toddlers. Another hazard is poison hazards. Make sure that your indoor and outdoor plants aren't poisonous, because kids do not know and they don't understand what those green things are. Maybe if they are toddlers, they do not know. They will just prick it and then put it in their mouth again, or maybe in their eyes. And if they are poisonous, oh my God, I don't know what kind of, oh my God, trauma that would be. I would really be frantic. I don't want you to get in trouble. All right. Do not also use chemical air fresheners. They can be poison hazards. They can irritate airways for children. It even irritates us. You know, when you spray these bottles, there is that vapor that does not allow us to take it. I don't know why. Maybe our body does not want it. That's why it's kind of like blocking it from the nose. All right. So especially for children who have asthma allergies, it can also be a source of fire if you just don't know. That is, there is a special vapor in there. I don't know what chemical was it, I forgot. Okay, so e-cigarette, you know, e-cig, right? E-cigarette are a poison that is very attractive to young children. Keep them out of their reach. Keep children away from cigarette waste as well, because they will taste it. Once they taste it, oh, what kind of smell, what kind of taste was that? They might be encouraged to dump all of those dust or cigarette waste in their mouth. Ugh. So as little as 1 teaspoon is 20 drops, 20 eye drops of e-cigarette liquid is toxic to toddlers. Toxic. You might bring them to the clinic. Now, pet food can contain salmonella because, you know, they are for pets. Keep away from children their food eating area, or keep away children from their food eating area. So make a gate also. It's a gate. So the dog is outside. All right. This is a picture of a baseboard and portable heaters. They are just along the wall and below. So it is because, you know, probably the one who discovered this believes that hot air would go up. You know, hot air is drier and lighter than cold air. So hot air will always go up. So they are situated on the kind of like floor height. So like a little bit like 6 inches away from the floor. That's where portable heaters or baseboard heaters are. If you have this, please have a cover to this. And if there are babies, please wash them very carefully. Aside from the cover, wash them very carefully because they will put their finger in the holes of this heater. Make sure that you are watching every move of your kids. All right. So this is what you will do if you really need heaters. So before children arrive, you have to warm up the area. And then install heater cover so that they will not insert their fingers in there. Place them away. If you have this portable one, place them away from traffic areas. Traffic areas is the area where they always are playing. It could be your reading area, or it could be your manipulative area. So please do not use this without supervision. There should be you and only you who is going to watch and take care of. Even if you tell them you do not get close to this, they will still get close to it. So they will always forget what you told them. Okay? And then keep children away from stoves and cooking area. If it is even in the center, if there are centers that are cooking, do not let the kids go in the kitchen. That is one of the reasons why children should not be in the kitchen. Aside from that, in the kitchen too, there are sharp knives like this, okay? Now, with stoves, sometimes children would remove knobs. If they are the ones who really are not the tired ones, they always keep on moving their hand, their fingers, tickling something. Please do not let them leave them away or leave them in the kitchen on their own. Okay, so if you have these knobs that are removable, you just remove it. Okay, make sure that they are not within the reach, also that they cannot play fire. All right, all knives should be kept away from their side. In the bathroom, I know that when you are keeping some medicines, please keep them inside another container, aside from putting them in a medicine cabinet if you have a family daycare. If it is a child care center, please do not put spray bottles, perfumes, or whatsoever in the bathroom, because they are not going to just look at it. They will hold it, they will explore, they will try it, and so that will make you in trouble. Don't store them in the bathroom. Instead, you store them in a locked cabinet. Now, the play areas. Whenever they play, inspect the play area for exposed nails and staples. Nails. This one. Nails on the pieces of wood or staples, this one. If we have, sometimes there are some wall decors and they are there with a staple or a thumbtacks, or a push pin. Make sure there are nothing like that, especially for infants. Oh my God, I can't imagine myself looking at an infant suffering because they swallowed something like this. So always make sure that not a single thing can be picked up by a kid who is on the floor. Now, if you feel that a bin looks like this, they have sharp edges, please throw them away, okay? If you are going to be seen by the licensing with broken bins like this, they are not going to smile. They're going to put you in a $100 violation, okay? All right, now, balloons are not also recommended for children under 8 years of age. So if there is a happy birthday, maybe the balloon in the Dollar Tree would go, would do it, and it is just simple, and that will not, it is made of paper in a way, so it will not burst just like this kind of balloons. But they are not recommended in the sense that, they are made of rubber. They are made of chemical that children should not be around. Okay, magnets are also choking hazards. High power magnets can continue and create a bowel obstruction when swallowed. Remember, a magnet attracts things. What if there are some attractive things inside, which we do not know even? Age alphabet magnet letters are good only for 3 years old. They are not good for toddlers and infants. Age alphabet magnet letters. They are the ones that we put on the magnetic board also. So, also, your purses contains a lot of potential hazards. Can you imagine this purse? There's a lot in there. Battery, salumpas, cell phone, wallet, powder, lipstick, nail polish, in a cereal. A lot. I don't know what you're doing, but you know, you can be, or your center can have a violation if the teachers or the staff purses are within the child's reach. They should be above that children cannot reach. So what you will do is have a specific area or a specific hanger for the staff purses. That should not be within the confines of the children's reach, or they should not be mixed up with a jacket and backpack hangers. They are not supposed to be there. All right. Plastic bags large enough to fit over a child's head could cause suffocation. So you should not let them play with plastic bags like Cobb, Walmart, Home Depot, all those plastic bags. Oh my God, the baby's head is shoot just enough for it. So do not use them, or do not even have it anywhere in the classroom, especially infants and toddlers. Toddlers will always explore that like a toy. Put it inside and they can still see, and then they will go around, but they are slowly suffocated already. Suffocated meaning they are going out of breath. So what you can do is, I mentioned something about that in the infant and the toddler room. Usually we wrap diapers or use diapers or soiled diapers with poop and pee or whatever. They are usually put in a plastic bag, but make sure that they are kept secretly. Only you knows about it, not kids, not within the kids' reach. Now, this is an outdoor area. Protective fall zone should be installed 6 feet perimeter. What are those protective fall zone? It could be sand, it could be wood chips, it could be gravel, okay? It could be gravel, wood chips, and sand. So sometimes there is rubber covering for those inside or indoor playground. But this one, the one that you are looking at right now, is wood chip. It's covered with wood chips. Every year after winter, wood chips should be applied so that when you fall or when students fall, they are falling on a safe zone, okay? All right, and 2 child gliders. They are heavier and will impose a great risk for injury if there will be an additional kid who is in there. The rope, the chain that is holding this is only equal to 2 kids, no matter what the ages are, but the weight are. So you have to combine maybe a big boy and a small girl. If you add one more, it's at your risk, but you will be in trouble. Trampolines are not recommended for childcare programs. It's kind of like, it's a crazy, crazy jump and hop and moves. So you'd rather have it probably at home where your mom can just watch 3 or 4 kids. But in centers where there are a lot of them, others might be pushing, others might be pulling. So it's very risky. I just can't imagine how can you watch even if there are 10 teachers. If they fall, they fall. All right. And also one very big thing that we always have to remember is that when the kids are playing, they should always be supervised. There should be like 3 kids, 1 teacher, or 4 kids and 1 teacher. Okay. All right, that's all about some of the safety concerns, some of the health and safety concerns in child care centers, and I hope you got most of them. Here are my resources. If you are able to replay this over and over so that it would remain here, and you can see all the time that you are with kids, you are able to apply some of this, and you are guided by what you are supposed to do. All right. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. See you in the next episode. Bye now.